Hey everybody, Cam Mac here. We're going to be doing another video in our rope rescue series here at Watertown Fire Rescue. This one is going to be going over our new CMC Rigtech packs. These packs were purchased at the end of 2023. The purpose of them was to replace the old worn out duffel bags that we stored our harnesses in. And on top of that, it also was used to free up some room in these saddle bags that we used to just cram completely full. So I think this does a good job at both of them. We'll kind of go over how WFR is going to be setting these ones up, all right? So we have a big main compartment, we have two side compartments, and we have a top compartment that we'll go over. The first thing we're going to start with is the outside. The color, once again, is going to be important. It's going to be what indicates to the rescuers which bags they grab. Rescuer 1, when they arrive on scene, should climb up top of our engine, reach in the coffin. They grab their red Rigtech pack and they grab the red mainline bag here. Rescuer 2 will grab the blue Rigtech pack and the blue belay bag, okay? So we'll go over the red one first. The first thing we're gonna look at here is this top compartment. I'm just going to open this up for you. In here we have a Aztec, our little mini 4-to-1. The way we would use this is, this intended one is for like piggybacks on mechanical advantage systems, for pickoffs, and this is also important if you're going to be running a litter. This one needs to be for your attendant, okay? So that just fits nicely here, right in this top flap. Okay, we'll open it up. Kind of sneak on in here, take a look. So, starting from top to bottom again, we have our helmet. So whenever you arrive on scene, what you'll do is you'll report to the IC after getting this from the top of the engine, and he'll assign the task to you that he wants you to do. You'll go to that area. You'll drop your pack and you'll start donning your harness and whatever PPE you might require for whatever task you were assigned. So you have your helmet, and in the middle here we have our Petzl Astro harness, okay? And on our sides, unlike our old duffel bags, we have a few pieces of gear. Here we have a CMC clutch and a carabiner to go along with it. Intended purpose of this will be you can use this, you can clip it to your ventral connection or your side tool belt, and you can use this to rappel. You can set it up in a twin tension system if you'd like, and use it for mechanical advantage, whatever the task is that you deem it necessary to be used for. Here we have an anchor strap. You can use this once again for a mechanical advantage system. Climb up tower, you can use it for an anchor system up there as well. Okay. Next in this pouch you'll have a pick-off strap. You can use this for a point of connection in a litter from the main master point down to your patient, or you can use it for picking off. We still prefer kind of our 4-to-1s for that though. Okay. And lastly, in these compartments we have a CMC pulley, your pro swivel. It's got that side click out, super nice, and a little carabiner to go with it. In here we have, each one of our bags now has a Petzl Ascension. This should go on any rescuer that's going over an edge, whether they're being lowered or whether they're rappelling. Anybody that has the ability to go down over an edge needs to have the ability to come back up and possibly self-rescue. Okay? That's set up with our foot loop for stepping up on, and a Petzl chain connection for a point of attachment from the Ascension to your harness. And that's all in there. On our sides, this is kind of one of the main differences from our blue one to our red one. Our red one has a Petzl Greon if you're facing it on the left side here. Okay? Anytime you determine that you're going to be needing to climb a ladder or go up tower, this should be clipped onto your gear. It's an invaluable piece of equipment for positioning. Unfortunately, we've only got a couple of them, so they're only in the red Rigtech packs on the engines. And on this side, once again, another piece of climbing equipment. we have our tie-back lanyards. There's a video on those as well. Once again, if you're decided you need to climb, go ahead and throw that on. Your sternal connection, your dorsal connection, whichever one you prefer. Okay, so same thing from here to here. Only difference being is this greon that's in this case. Okay, so we'll get these out of the way, and we'll go over some of the changes that we've made on our mainline bag, our belay bag. All right, mainline bag. Once again, you can tell that by our red CMC G11 rope. Okay. In our main side compartment, we have a assortment of webbing here. All these have been standardized to our packs. Each red one is 20 foot, each yellow one's 12 foot, each blue one's 15 foot, and where's the other guy? 6 foot for a dark green. Okay. We have a mariner strap and a ladder rack. This is kind of a redundancy system. They do add weight and take up space, but in case of failure of our clutches or anything like that, we do have the ability to use that RPM method as well. The pulleys are just in this side. Those aren't set up like that right away. We are down to 2 sets of prusiks for rope grabs. We'll see why. We used to have 3. We've lowered that down to 2. We got the pre-sewn red and the pre-sewn green prusiks, okay? And an anchor strap and a tri-link. Next, in this one, we have 2 single sheath pulleys for building mechanical advantage and a double sheath pulley. Okay, should be able to build all the mechanical advantage we ever need, because we also have the new CMC Capto, also purchased in the end of 2023. This is a pretty handy little device. It can take the place of your prusik as a rope grab and a pulley here, and it's got a handy little becket. There's going to be a training video coming out on this. Pretty handy. Okay, those are only on the mainline bags, not in the Rigtech bags, and not in the belay bags for now. And then in this little compartment, we have a assortment of carabiners and a bear paw. Can never have enough carabiners, it seems. So that's everything in the mainline bag. Pretty much some of the only main differences in our belay bag, besides the color of our rope, blue for belay, is we have a few less pulleys on this side. Everything in this compartment's pretty much the exact same. Okay, and we do not have the double sheath pulley. We still do have a mariner strap. We always carry that. It should be over on the other side. We always carry that in a belay bag. If somebody gets caught on a belay, you need to be able to change over and haul them back up, and that's just another method to do it. We also carry a pencil ASAP lock. That's the biggest difference in our belay bag. I would like to put these each on the Rigtech pack. Once again, we don't have that many of them, so that for now they're going to stay in the belay bag. Not our first choice. We prefer to use twin tension systems when able, but this is always an option. If you're going to send somebody down, it's also a good option for just trailing behind them on a lower or a rappel. And 2 single sheath pulleys are also in that compartment. And that's really the main difference between the belay bag and the mainline bag. The main focus here with all this new stuff is you need to be able to use both these bags to combine and complete the task you've been assigned. Each one of these pieces of equipment has multiple uses. You need to train, get familiar with each of the uses, and be able to accomplish whatever you're assigned to do. So get out there and use them. Have a good one.